By the looks of the front entrance, you can already tell where I'm at. I'm here today for a particularly special event. This might be the busiest I've seen it in a while. I don't remember seeing it this busy in the last year. It is a very special event indeed. You know what we're here for? You might be here for the whales. Here for a very different, very particular type of attraction that is opening today. So like crazy crowded that way. Like coming this way, it's like nothing. But this, that's what we're coming to see. The Ocean Discovery sign looks like it's got a different look to it. They did do some renovations on the inside because they had it closed down for a bit. All Mardi Gras decor has officially exited its former location. Something foreshadowing even more future video coming up is the World Seven Seas Food Festival, and this is the Mexico Pavilion right here. That's gonna be interesting. See it right there? It's peaking its top portion. The music is very foreshadowing too, very intense. This music's really setting the mood. Thing of a moment in history because this ride is getting ready to do its grand opening in the next 14 minutes, less than 14 minutes. So let's see what is it. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but I think I'm just overly excited and very nervous. Not as many people over here as I thought that there was gonna be. Very empty right now, but I guess the park opened less than 16 minutes ago, so that might be a little bit of it. Here's some air pumps going off over there. Get ready to take off. All right, this music is very, very intense. It seemed like that this side could be an entrance, but you can see right there, there is Tidal Surge theming right there in that archway, not too far away. So we do have to make a cruise around this curve. Fortunately, I don't have a GoPro or anything to strap a camera to me, so I won't be able to film directly on the ride since I obviously can't hold a phone on the ride, but I see something of a line forming just ahead. I think I know what they're waiting for. Tidal Surge characters over here, sort of like a meet and greet for the opening of the ride today. A bunch of employees over there with Tidal Surge shirts on. Wonder if I could get me one of those. They're dressed like something of sea creatures over there. One in the middle is clearly an octopus. Just so quiet, I didn't expect any sort of characters or anything outside the ride. That's so cool.
Look at all these lovely fans. Here, celebrate. Morning. Good morning.
That's so cool. So I'm guessing that front entrance is temporary, I'd assume. It's inflatable, I think. Pretty sure it's not permanent.
Good morning, how are you feeling? You are indeed a small but mighty crowd. So nice to see you here today. We appreciate you coming out here. Good morning and welcome to the grand opening of Tidal Surge. I don't know if you've heard, but it is the tallest and fastest ride of its kind in the entire world. They say everything's bigger in Texas. We here at SeaWorld San Antonio prove that. We've created this monstrosity right here. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? Be sure to take pictures and tag us in your posts with at SeaWorld Texas, and also hashtag Ride the Tide. Let me tell you just a little bit about Tidal Surge. It is 105 feet high. It has a swing radius up to 135 feet, and you are gonna swing at 68 miles per hour. Who's ready for that this morning? Who's ready? We're so happy that you are here. You know, to create an amazing attraction like that takes a lot of people, and I want you to just kind of look around, look at some of these folks. These are folks who are on duty here and maybe other portions of the park, but they came out to support. Say hello to them. We appreciate you guys very much. Now, we have a great team here at SeaWorld San Antonio, but we all know that every great team has a great leader, and it's my pleasure to introduce the park president of SeaWorld and Aquatica. Please give a big round of applause for Mr. Byron Surrett.
Thanks, Chuck. Welcome, everybody, for coming out this morning for the grand opening. You know, our goal is to provide our guests and community with experiences that matter, and we do this in 3 ways. Animals, events, and thrilling rides. And over the past few years, we've worked to be innovative in all these areas. So first, we created Turtle Reef. It was an endangered sea turtle habitat with a first of its kind natural saltwater marsh filtration system. And we've created new events like Mardi Gras that you guys have seen this year, our summer concert series that we're going to have again this year, as well as our new Christmas presentation this year. And they also brought you Texas Stingray, the tallest, fastest, longest wooden roller coaster in Texas. And then today we debut Tidal Surge. We're also excited about the reopening of Aquatica, our water park. So Texas' best water park has a brand new ride again this year. It's called Riptide Race, and it pits two teams of two against each other as they race side by side down slides in a single raft with open spaces so they can scope out the competition. We're also going to be opening additional cabanas for their guests to have a private area to relax. That takes us up to 53 cabanas. And also for this year, for you guys, we're going to have mobile food ordering. So in the cabana, you'll be able to order food and drinks and have them brought right to you. So that's going to be a great addition this year as well. And then finally, we're excited to be opening a new full-service bar in Aquatica next to the wave pool that'll serve mixed drinks, beers, and frozen drinks. So lots of new additions that you're going to see in the parks, both parks this year. It's going to be an exciting 2022 at Aquatica and SeaWorld, and we're glad that you can be here. So now, let's open Tidal Surge.
Now, we're about to cut this ribbon, but I would be remiss if I did not bring out some people who are responsible for this ride, for creating the ride, for maintaining the ride, and for operating the ride. Let's have all those folks. Come on out, guys. Come on out. This is our team, from our maintenance team, our ride operation team. We also have a representative from S&S. That's the brainchild, the company that actually built the ride. Give them a round of applause. They're going to make your summer fantastic. They're a lot of fun, huh, Red Tag? They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. And they did have a message for you. And what is that message? They said, ride the tide. Now get on out here and get that ride ready, guys. Get them out there. All right, today, as we cut this ribbon with this giant, oversized, heavy pair of scissors, I'd like to invite some members of our management team to come out here. Scott Bacon, in charge of our general services. David Skelton, in charge of our operations department. We have Jesse. Where is Jesse? Jesse is supervisor in our operations department. Is going to run this ride here. And on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tidal Surge is open!
I'm gonna give you Stan talking to.
This is the closest I've been to it. Yet, this is amazing. It was open last weekend and I wasn't able to make it, and that was for past members only, but this is the official grand opening. This might be the shortest we ever see the line throughout the rest of this summer.
For those of you now boarding, just a reminder that loose articles are not allowed on this ride. If you do have any loose articles like hats, glasses, bags, and cups, please make sure they do go in those cubbies before entering the ride. Once again, loose articles are not allowed. Once you have taken your seat, go ahead and buckle up your seatbelt. Your restraints will lock in a minute. All clear. Starting right. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride.
Oh my God.
If you do have any loose articles, like any hats, glasses, cups, please make sure they do go in those cups.
I'm gonna go around facing the water here. I'm fresh off the ride without any words. I'm already like out of my mind scared. I closed my eyes halfway through it just because I couldn't stand looking straight down at the ground. But you, what's wrong, baby? You want to ride that ride? Our 2-year-old daughter wants to get on Tidal Surge. Oh, no, it's okay.
We're gonna go to your playground, baby. Let's go right now.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the baby ride. Get kind of a better idea of the ride seating here. This is kind of what you're looking at. You You get closed in right here, and then this actually gets pushed down further to kind of further lock you in. Pretty nice. You seem like you're not completely secure at first, but as soon as they push that bar down, you're good to go. I don't know what this does. There's some lights right there.
And high blood pressure, head, neck, or back problems, are prone to motion sickness, have had recent surgery, or any other medical condition that might be aggravated by the features of this ride.
Sort of a photo op you can get right here. This is where some of the characters were standing earlier. But I just got a photo here and I'll put it right here. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the most frightening SeaWorld rides here. I think just it being a new ride and everything just freaks me out in general. I'd say that the steel eel is probably one of the most frightening just because of how deep it is and how much it jumps up and down. And you're kind of flying up and down out of the sea. But there's something about looking straight down at the ground, like directly down at the ground, and then immediately looking up at the sky. When I was at the highest point, I could see eagles or something in the sky. I felt like I was closer to them than I was to the ground. This ride's amazing. A lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Well, it looks like the Atlantis ride is up and running again. I haven't seen this ride running in seems like a year now. I didn't think I would see the day so soon on the opening day of Tidal Surge. But yes, the Atlantis is now open. Wasn't so long ago that this was just a husk of its former self. We are now in full swing here at SeaWorld. Head and check out Discovery Point. The show's getting ready to start here in about a minute, I think. We're a little late. This is the first time I've seen it since they've done some of the renovations around here. It already looked very different with a foresty theme here.
Beluga Stadium. The ocean holds so many wonderful secrets, and today we want you to come with us.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Ocean Discovery here at Beluga Stadium. As you can see, our stadium is currently undergoing some renovations. Just like you might take some time to settle into a new home, our animals are doing the exact same thing. They don't have that large, prominent dorsal fin. The common commercial red is low profile, allowing them to swim right up underneath below ice. Second, this dorsal ridge is thick and covered in a tough layer of skin, which they can use to push up against that ice and create breathing holes, mobility, and flexibility that they have in their necks. They're able to move their heads in an up and down and side-to-side motion, which allows them to eat off of the ocean floor. In fact, they can't breathe out of their mouths either. The unique positioning of that blowhole allows them to take
Here's the new Riptide race. I think this is it right here. Yeah, double slides where you kind of race another. It says online that this was the opening day for the ride. I can't tell because I don't think that it's actually open, so I think the website might be wrong because I don't see anybody in there. But
No, I see people.
Where?
They have to.
I see lifeguards, but I don't see. Oh, these people are going up. See, but there's almost nobody even here to even really enjoy it because the weather is very windy, if you can't already tell, and the sun's not really out. But it is open. I think it'll be busier another day. We'll come back. Yeah, this is the new one. As you can see, it says Riptide Race just right there where the tip of my finger is. We'll be coming back this summer for the water park when I have a more aquatic friendly sort of camera. I'm on the look for Tidal Surge merchandise. I don't think I see any around here. I did see all the workers with them, but I'm not sure if they're available to the public. That is nice. Wow. Too bad it's not gonna be cold for too much longer. I do like this shirt though. I like that design on that. They do have a lot of 2022 stuff around here. Drawstring backpack. All in all, Tidal Surge, probably one of the best rides to come to SeaWorld in a long time. Absolutely frightening. Maybe not for some, but for me, absolute 10 out of 10. I did not know what I was gonna expect on it, but I'm pretty happy with it. Can't wait to come back and ride it again. Oh yeah, and we'll be back for the 7 Seas Food Festival. We'll be trying all kinds of things. So maybe try to get a wristband to try to save money so we can try everything in one night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give me a like, subscribe, all that mess. That being said, have a good day.